Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Elizabeth and today I'm going to be talking about my 33 and 34 week twin pregnancy update. Now a couple weeks ago I did get a little bit off track. I was late posting a week and I've been behind ever since, so just to catch up on those weeks I'm going to combine my 33 and 34 week update because there hasn't been much change between these 2 weeks in terms of my symptoms and things like that. So just to make it easier, I'm going to get all caught up now because as of today I am 34 weeks and 4 days, so I didn't want to wait too much longer. So I did have a doctor's appointment last week and we did do an ultrasound of the girls and they are measuring still right on track. I know in my last video I was worried because I haven't been putting on weight, and that is still the case. I'm putting on very minimal weight, but somehow these girls are still growing like crazy. As of last week they were measuring, or weighing I should say, 5 pounds 11 ounces for baby B, and for baby A it was 4 pounds 11 ounces. I was wondering if I should be worried about the pound difference between the two, but because they're both still on their trend and right on track in the healthy range, the doctor's like, it's really nothing to worry about. Plus, at this point in pregnancy, it gets harder for them to get an accurate measurement. So he said to take those weights kind of with a grain of salt, but we can assume that they're in and around that size. And according to my pregnancy app, Ovia Pregnancy, as of this week, they're about the size of a cabbage. It specified Savoy cabbage. I don't really know what that is, but just to give you kind of a visual picture of how big they are, and I can't believe there's 2 cabbages in my tummy right now. We have been moved to weekly appointments, so before we were doing bi-weekly appointments and doing a ultrasound at every appointment and talking to the doctor at every appointment, but they have moved us to weekly appointments and we'll only be doing ultrasounds every other week. So this week I actually have an appointment this afternoon. I might update this video once I've gone there if there's like anything to update, but we'll only see the doctor and not do an ultrasound on the every other week, so on alternate weeks. So and basically at this point that has nothing to do with my high risk or twins. That is a very normal procedure in pregnancy, that as you get closer to your due date that they do move you to weekly appointments. We are about 2 weeks out now from our C-section, so that's really exciting. I cannot believe how fast this is coming up. I do have mixed feelings about it. On one hand, I cannot wait to meet them and I'm so excited, and I've been on bed rest for so long, and so to get off of that is just super exciting. To even get to this point obviously is a huge blessing and I'm super happy, and on the other hand I'm super terrified. I'm a first-time mom, so I'm not quite sure what to expect, and I have the regular fears and anxieties that go along with being a first-time mom and welcoming your baby into this world, but welcoming 2 into this world. I know that I have my work cut out for me for sure, so it's just one of those things where it's mixed feelings, and because this may be my only pregnancy, not just due to the fact that I'm having twins and I'll have 2 in one shot, but because of the complications we faced, we're not sure if we're going to try again. It's not been decided, but it makes me a little sad to know that I might be coming to the end of my first and only pregnancy, and even though their kicks can sometimes be painful, especially baby A when she gets me right in the cervix, she's getting so much stronger now, she can really double me over. It hurts quite a bit. That being said, I think I will definitely miss them being in there and definitely miss feeling them inside. It's such a special time. So I will say, and I just kind of touched on it a moment ago, but bed rest is getting very difficult. By the time these girls are born in 2 weeks, I will have been on bed rest for exactly 4 months. So I have been getting really antsy. I've been trapped pretty much indoors. I do have a little more freedom now, but as I've mentioned in previous videos, it's very difficult for me to move around. I'm extremely short of breath and in quite a bit of pain in terms of physical discomfort. My back really hurts and just all of those things that go along with late-term pregnancy, and it's not quite warm enough to sit outside. Some days we'll get the occasional day where I can sit in the backyard, so I'm really looking forward to a little bit more freedom from this bedroom, but also that it's getting difficult even to lie down. Like, I'm uncomfortable pretty much all of the time. So before I at least could find some comfort on my side lying down, but even that at this stage is getting very difficult. really exciting thing that happened last week is I had a baby shower. We weren't sure that that was going to happen just based on everything that was going on. It was kind of thrown together last minute. My mom and my sister-in-law just did an amazing job pulling it all together. They gave me such a great shower. The theme was tea for two. I will like kind of show some pictures as I'm talking about it, but it was beautiful and it was so exciting to see everyone and have a moment where I could really celebrate the pregnancy, because as you can imagine, with a high-risk pregnancy, there's not a lot to celebrate. There was a lot of fear and anxiety and just things to worry about. So to have a day that was purely celebratory and get to see people that I haven't been able to see for months was absolutely wonderful, and people were beyond generous. Beyond generous. We got so many things for the girls. I'm still in the process of trying to organize all of these things and get their nursery finished and completely set up before they come. I'm also at a stage where nothing fits me anymore. Like all of my maternity clothes are getting quite snug and barely can get around that belly of mine. Really, it's like, I don't know what to say. I'm gonna have to move into my husband's clothes, and even that, I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna fit. I should call this video Nothing Fits, a twin pregnancy update. As for my symptoms, new in the past week or two, my anxiety levels have been quite high. I don't know if that's just because I know that they're coming soon and so there's just a lot to do, or if it's hormonal, but I'm not normally a very anxious person, but I have been feeling a lot of anxiety, and I'm at the point now where I don't really have to worry about their cerclage anymore, or if they come a little bit early. We are in a safe zone, still early but safe, but it's like I find stuff to worry about. So now I'm constantly paying attention to kicks, and I know you should do that regardless, but I feel like I'm hyper vigilant about it to the point where I'm just stressing myself out instead of just paying attention, and I get so worried if they don't move, even if it's been like a normal amount of time where they might be sleeping. I get super worried, and I've been poking my belly and probably driving them bananas in there because I just get so concerned that something's wrong. So I don't know what to say about that. Hopefully I can kind of move past that, but I doubt it. We'll see. Once they come, I'm sure I'll just have a million more things to feel anxious about. Another symptom, as mentioned earlier, is that I'm very uncomfortable now. I can't get comfortable even lying down, and my shortness of breath is there even when I'm lying down. So in that regard, I must say that I'm more than eager to have them here and born, and so that I can hopefully find some comfort just in my day-to-day life. I've also been extra warm lately, which is super unusual for me. I'm normally freezing all of the time, and I know in pregnancy I have noticed that I've been on the warmer side for most of my pregnancy, but in the past couple weeks that has been taken to an extreme, where my husband, who is always running warm, will be sleeping with the duvet, like a comforter and a sheet, and I am sleeping with maybe a sheet, maybe nothing, because I'm just so warm all of the time. And I find that my hands and my feet in particular get like sweaty. It's gross, but like I cannot wait to just go back to my normal body temperature because I hate feeling hot all the time. I find it quite uncomfortable. And as for cravings, I mean, surprise, surprise, it is still sweets. I think that, it's been like that the whole pregnancy. I think that will continue for the end of the pregnancy, but in particular lately it's been ice cream. I just fantasize about different ice cream treats. I don't care what it is, ice cream sandwich, a sundae, a milkshake. If it's ice cream, I want it. Now I haven't been indulging these cravings very often, but it's like I think about it on a daily basis. I'm not gonna lie, ice cream crosses my mind at least once a day, sometimes more. Alright, that's it for my update this week. Thank you so much for watching. I will do a belly shot. I know that these are quite popular. Again, just keep in mind that my belly button looks weird and I feel like my belly is getting quite large. But yeah, let's do this. Alright, so that's my belly from the side with the shirt on. And if I pull up 1,000 layers, oops, sorry, I have to be on my tiptoes to show you. That's my belly from the side. And from the front. And from the other side. 2 cabbages. Sorry guys, I know that belly shot wasn't great, but you're a little bit higher this week, the camera, so to get my belly in frame was a little difficult, but hopefully that would suffice for this week. Thanks again so much for watching, guys. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to reach out to me below. I'd love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this content, please give me a thumbs up and feel free to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.